What's up, tribe? How you guys doing? Listen, these ladies of Potomac have already got me stressed out and worked up. So I need to make sure I give me an extra dose of my vitamins, and y'all need to do the same. Y'all make sure y'all are over there at the Real Housewives of Potomac. I said the Real Housewives of Potomac. Lord, blackgirlvitamins.co. My bad. Black Girl Vitamins. Make sure you guys are over there and y'all are checking out Black Girl Vitamins. Use my discount code ReallyBTV. And do not forget, tonight we are back. The Whether You Like It or Not panel is back like we never left. We will be on Scotty by Nature's channel. If you are not subscribed to Scotty, you should be. Shouts out to my boo Scotty, who just hit 55,000 subscribers. We will definitely be celebrating tonight for that. But if you are not subscribed, make sure you get subscribed and be ready to meet us at 8:30 Eastern Standard Time for us to get into the things. Now, with that being said, y'all, let's get into this episode. Let me say this. As far as a debut is concerned, I definitely have to give this I'm gonna have to give it like a 9. I'm gonna give it a 9 for a premiere. But I am going to say this. I'm a little cautious because what would y'all have talked about if Karen had not gotten that DUI? I'm just asking. If Karen had not gotten the DUI, what would y'all have talked about? I'm just wondering. Hold on. Oh, shoot. All right, I'm coming on camera, y'all. Give me a second. Oh, boy. There we go. All right. Sorry about that, y'all. All right, and when we leave here, we will be going directly over to El Teddy's house. I'm coming on camera now. Here I come. All right. Can y'all see me? There we go. Can y'all see me? Okay, y'all can see me. All right, you guys. So we are back. Welcome back. So we start. Excuse me, y'all. It's light. Let me get the light a little bit closer. All right. Now, I'm going to be honest, you guys. I feel like they had started filming before Karen got her DUI, but it seems like the premiere is all about Karen getting the DUI. Now, what I will say is, okay, wait a minute. Okay, hold on. Let me look at the chat. Some people said an 8. Okay. Wait a minute. Amber said a 5. Tell me why you ain't like it, Amber. Without a DUI, it'd probably be a Mia Fest. True. I think they would have given Mia more. I do. I think they would have given Mia more. Oh, Ravine doesn't agree with a 9. Okay. All right. Okay. I see 7, 8. So y'all feel like I graded on the curve. Did I grade on the curve? Maybe I did too much. Did I give it too high for a 9? Yeah. Maybe I should come down a little bit. Did I do too much? I'm going to tell you why I say a 9. I'm going to say a 9, honestly, because I really, truly enjoyed this episode. Like, I enjoyed even the scenes that weren't very interesting. You are giving me the foundation. You are telling me what, oh, Lord, y'all can see my messy little table back there. Anyway, y'all are telling me what we're going to be talking about. You know what I mean? So I feel like, because a premiere episode on a Housewives show is supposed to give you the roundup of what we didn't see off camera, and it's supposed to give us like the foundation of what everybody's storyline is going to be, whether we like the storyline or not. Okay, Ravine said I did. Okay, well, if I need to go down to an 8, I'll go down to an 8. But I ain't going lower than an 8 because I really enjoyed it. And I mean, y'all know I'm partial to Karen. Y'all know the Grand Dame. I gotta dust off the candle because they're gonna be coming for Karen tonight. Y'all know they're gonna be coming for Karen down to the panel. So I gotta dust off that candle. Okay. Moving on. So we see Giselle picking up Karen. And of course, they're talking about the DUI. She said Karen has not been out of the house. And everybody honestly seem like they are in that middle ground between being genuinely concerned about Karen, but also wanting the tea. And I feel like that's the reality for most of us when we are friends by like co-worker situation. I do think the best person to have this conversation with Karen is Giselle, because Karen and Giselle's relationship, and that the fact that they've been working on their friendship over the last 2 seasons, it didn't come out of nowhere, right? It didn't come out of nowhere. So I felt like had it been Ashley, it would have been shady. Had it been Wendy, I think it would have been awkward, because I don't feel like Karen would have gave Wendy a lot. I feel like Karen gave Giselle the most that she would have given anybody. I found it very interesting that Karen nails was still screwed up. Like, girl, how long did it take you to get your nails done? Karen, stop playing. You could have got them nails did, girl. But she tried to say, she tried to make it seem like it has a lot to do with her and Ray going through some things. She alluded to the fact that maybe they was going through something. And she's still grieving her parents. Let me say this. There is no handbook on how to deal with grief. So I am not going to reduce. I am not going to be like, oh my gosh, that happened years ago. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Like, I'm not going to do that. She lost both of her parents in less than 1 calendar year, or within, I guess, a year to a year and a half. That's a lot. And I think her and Ray's marital issues are worse than what she lets on. I think we know how Karen is with the camera. She's going to let the camera see what she wants the camera to see, and she's going to let us guess at the rest. And I think that's evident because we don't see it. But I'm going to say this too. And I love Karen. Lord knows I do. Y'all, Karen been drinking. And we have heard Karen, like I remember Karen getting on a live with Monique drunk to the point where Ray had to come and get her off that damn live. We have seen Karen drunk on camera to the point where she is slurring. We know she has already had a DUI in the past. You know what I mean? And so I think it's easy for us to say, oh, this is what it is, this is what it is, this is what it is. But I also feel like it's deeper. And I do think, Karen, you may need some help. That's my opinion. But I don't know them people like that. So, but I do feel like there was a conversation had. And like Karen said, listen, it's still being adjudicated, so I really can't get into the details, which she shouldn't, right? She should not speak on it while it's being adjudicated, right? And that's why I say I do believe Karen is still grieving. I mean, some things I don't think you ever get over it. Like, I don't think Karen is ever going to get over it, right? I didn't know Karen had a drinking problem. I'm not gonna say Karen had a drinking problem. I'm gonna just say that Karen liked to drink. Right. Remember that night when Karen was drunk when her and Monique, when they were at Monique's lake house, and yeah. Anyway, so then they talk about Mia and her boyfriend. So we flash over to Mia taking the kids out for ice cream with Gordon. Let me tell y'all something. I do not like none of this. And Mia, you already on my nerves. So, first of all, we find out that Mia is still with old boy. She's still with Ink. And G has moved into her building, which we found out that at the reunion. Remember, we found out that at the reunion. She said that they're trying to co-parent. But somehow or another, I guess Ink gave the son a haircut and G felt some kind of way about it. And Mia was like, well, he's gonna be here next weekend. And because Ray was like, I mean, G was like, we could co-parent, but he's not a parent. And I don't want another man taking my son to go get his haircut. Let me tell you something. Especially for a black boy, I can't speak for a white boy, but especially for a black boy, that is a real thing for a father to take his son to get his haircut. I know my nephew and my brother-in-law, that is like their thing. Like, he is the one. The only time my sister has ever taken my nephew to get his haircut was when my nephew cut his own hair and it was an emergency. They had to get him to the hairdresser. I mean, to the hairdresser, Lord. They had to get him to the barber stat, okay? Because my nephew decided he was going to take some scissors and cut his own hair. And he had a big old bald spot right there. And he had to go to school the next day. So they called his barber. The barber said, come on, bring him in. I'll take care of it. So my sister had to do it because my brother-in-law was at work. But other than that, that is a father-son situation. And it is a bonding thing for them, right? And it is very much so a rite of passage. And I'm not mad at G for saying, listen, I do not want another man taking my child to the barbershop. And I know for some people, they might not feel like it's a big deal, but that is a big deal, especially for black fathers, okay? That is a big deal. Nephew, he sure did. He's got them scissors, and he decided he was going to cut his hair, honey, and it was a big old bald spot in the middle of his head. Anyway. So then Mia says, well, Ink is going to be here next weekend, and Ink wants to get a paternity test. I thought we had already resolved this issue. Didn't Mia say she was doing IVF? So Ink couldn't be the daddy. Didn't she say that at the reunion? Didn't she say that down to the reunion? That he couldn't be the daddy because I was doing IVF and I know G's the daddy? Even though she understands why Ink feels the way he feels because they were sleeping together. Am I correct? Am I right or am I wrong? I mean, the reunion was 9 months ago, so I might be remembering wrong, but is that not what Mia said down to the reunion? So why does Ink still I don't understand why he wants a paternity test. I'm gonna tell you what that says to me. That says to me that Mia a liar and that don't neither one of them believe her. Both of them know Mia ass is a liar. That's what that says to me. That Mia is a liar, and both of them know that Mia is a liar. Because why in the world would he even think that? If you say, listen, I was doing IVF, why would it even be a question? And then she gonna tell, and Gordon was like, well, I'm not doing that. Like, I'm not consenting to that. And she says, well, he has a right to do it. He can go through the court. Gordon was like, do what he got to do. Let him go to the court. But I ain't bothered. I'm not going to consent to it. If he want to take us to court to get a paternity test, and oh well, he's going to take us to court. But what that says to me is, well, we know Mia is a liar. Like, we know Mia is a liar. But what that says to me is Mia lying, and Ink might be that baby daddy. And I think it's real effed up if they do a paternity test only for Ink is baby daddy. Because but for the fact that G went broke, because let's call a thing a thing. Let's call a thing a thing, and I don't care what nobody say. This is my opinion, and y'all ain't gonna change it. I don't feel like Mia would be leaving G if G was still had the money he had. That's my opinion. That's my opinion. Mia wouldn't be going nowhere if G still had his money. Hey, Cheryl Boo. That's my opinion. So now all of a sudden, if G had never lost his job and his money got funny, y'all wouldn't even be going through all this with paternity. So now all of a sudden, paternity is the issue, and we question the paternity because you want to see. I don't like this. Now, do I think that the real father needs to know who he is? Yes, but we wouldn't even be having this conversation if G hadn't gone broke. We would not be having this conversation. But neither here nor there, G was like, oh, well, and I feel sorry for G. Now, when I say I feel sorry, because he said, I was mean to you, and for that, I'm sorry. I did get mean, and for that, I'm sorry. But can I say this? And I know, don't yell at me when I say this, y'all. I mean, y'all can yell at me, but I still love y'all. Anyway. saying somebody is mean is a very, that is a very basic statement. Like for adults, I need you to use your words. G was very mean to me. He yelled at me. He was very verbally abusive to me. He was very rude and mean to me. I feel like, and let's be clear, I'm not defending bad behavior. I need to be very clear when I say that I am not defending bad behavior. But what I will say is this. I feel like G was who G was before you married him. I feel like G talked to you the same nasty that he talked to you 2 years ago. And I'm not saying that makes it okay, y'all. That ain't what I'm saying. But I don't feel like it was no brand new G woke up and he was a different person. I feel like you knew exactly who you married, ma'am. Once again, the money was good. I feel like you were living with it when you had money. That's my opinion. And, you know, I agree. I understand that people don't agree with me on that, but that's just how I feel about it. Mia is stunted. She is a child herself. Child, Lord knows she is. You right, Chuck. She is. G, I do think G always looked rough, but I also think money has aged him. Because listen, what we're not going to do is sit here and pretend like money doesn't buy things like facials on a regular basis, serums, massages, you know, good haircut. Like money buys access to maintenance. You know what I'm saying? Like right now, I need to get my hair did. If I had the money, I'd get my hair done every week. I would have a standing appointment every week. Right? Nails done every week. Pedicure, manicure. Facial, massage. You know, the top of the line serums. So I do think it's aged him, but I also think, once again, I think it's him not being able to keep up with whatever his routine was has aged him as well. Because G actually looked like he's lost weight. G looks smaller to me physically, but he does look older. He definitely does look older. But anyway, so hair done, nails done, everything big. Yes, Raven, yes. Because G ain't too broke to move into an apartment. And let me tell you something else, Amber. I agree with you, Amber. And let me tell y'all something else, too. What I'm not going to do, I am not going to spend the rest of this season making it seem like Mia is taking care of G like he's some motherfucking charity case. I do not believe that G does not have any money coming in. I believe that G can't live the lifestyle y'all used to live. But I do not believe that G don't have nothing coming in. I don't believe that. I do not believe that G is just flat, broke, busted, broke. I don't believe it. I just don't. And I damn sure don't believe that you and Ink are taking care of him on that level. I don't believe that. Now, him getting an apartment in the same building in which you live, okay, but I don't think you paying his rent. Do I think that you helped him out when things first happened? Yeah, because, you know, you have to adjust your spending. You go from making, let's just say you go from making $500,000 a year to making $250,000 a year. Well, $250,000 is still good ass money, but when you used to living off of $500,000 a year, you got to adjust some things. And yeah, your rent and your car notes and your car insurance and your credit card bills and all those things that are outstanding are going to have to be adjusted. That's just what it is. They have to be adjusted. And that is how I feel about it. I really think that's what's going on with G. Or that's what was going on when Mia was helping him. But I do not believe, especially now, didn't he say at the reunion that he worked everything out with his family? Didn't he say that? I know last season Mia was upset and Mia wanted him to call the family, but didn't they get that resolved? I thought they worked something out. If I'm wrong, correct me. But I thought that G had talked to his family. Like I said, if I'm wrong, correct me. Shot right. And Mia don't have no damn money. No, their divorce not final because remember, Mia is very clear to say we're separated. We're separated. Now that divorce ain't final yet. Child, at this rate, we're gonna call these the non-divorce housewives of Potomac because hell, Ashley can't seem to get divorced. Mia can't seem to get divorced. Shit. Speaking of, it took Sharice forever to get divorced. Speaking of which, no, he said at the right. So I feel like him and his family have worked that out, and I feel like financially he good now. And when I say good, again, I ain't saying he making the money he was making, but I don't think he has a zero income. I just don't believe that. I do believe that his finances have drastically reduced. But I bet you G probably still make more money than I make. Home in North Carolina. He was in North Carolina, but he came back up here because he wanted to be close to his family. All right, Ashley, who we do not care. Well, I can't say we. I'm gonna say me. I don't really give a damn about Ashley, and if Ashley's storyline is gonna be about her finally getting what up, Lexi Boo? If Ashley's storyline is gonna be about her finally getting divorced, I don't want it. Return to sender. Return to sender. Ashley talking about something. She finally ready to pull the trigger. And let me tell you what made me mad. Here's what made me mad. And I'm gonna say this, and we're gonna move on because this is all I care about, Ashley. See, this is why you have to be careful who you lay down with. This is why you have to be careful who you lay down with. Because now you talking about something, you ready to go into mediation, but you said you feel like the only thing y'all gonna be arguing about is gonna be custody. And she's talking about something, because I want she said, because I don't know, Lexi, I don't know if I'll be able to do a trial meeting today. Me having to do the Real Housewives of Potomac today threw me off, child. It threw me off, my timeline off. But listen, let me say this. Here's my problem. That's those kids' father. And I cannot stand when a woman acts like she has full authority over a child and what a child does or does not do or can or cannot do with their own parent who has done nothing wrong. Michael ain't did shit to them kids except for want to not be with your ass no more, which he really want to be with you. He just don't want to be with you. But I didn't like the fact that she was like, well, I just want them to spend as much time home as possible where they belong. Why they belong in your house? First of all, that's Michael's house too, remember? Didn't Michael buy it? You pay the mortgage, but who name on it? Who helped put the down payment down? So it's Michael's house. Don't he have a key? Second of all, why do you get to decide where them kids live? Why do you get to make a decision to say, well, they should be home with me as much as possible? No, they shouldn't. He's their daddy. How they look just like him, so we know he the father. And if he wants joint custody, he has every right to joint custody. What has Michael done publicly now? I can't say what's going on behind closed doors, but what has Michael done publicly that would show anybody he's a bad father? First of all, he ain't even halfway want them damn kids. But it seems like he's stepped up and been a good dad from the outside looking in. You don't complain. Hell, you say you got access to his, you still got access to a credit card. You say he still pay your Uber Eats bill because just in case you ordering food for the kids. Y'all go on family vacations. He paying for it. We know he paying for it. He helped you get a house when you left him so that you would have somewhere for the kids with a yard in a neighborhood. Like, girl, stop playing with me. I didn't like that. I didn't like that at all. And did y'all notice how her attorney sort of curbed that? Did y'all notice how the attorney was kind of like, oh, okay. Because the attorney know that's some bullshit. The attorney knows that if Michael walk up in that, with his attorney into mediation, that unless Michael wants to give up custody, there's no reason why Michael shouldn't be able to spend as much time with his kids as he wants to. Like, I feel like y'all should have joint custody every other holiday, every other weekend. I just don't like that. I really don't like that. But moving right along. Right, and you still massaging that man's feet. Ashley wants more support. Maybe that's what it is, honey. Maybe that's what it is. Yeah, the attorney was like, okay, well, the attorney curved that shit quick because the attorney know. The attorney know. Wendy didn't quit her job. And now listen, y'all know I don't dislike Wendy. I don't like or dislike Wendy one way or the other. But child, Wendy quit her job and that's it and that's all. And let me be honest and tell y'all, Wendy been whining about her job since season 1. They even did the flashbacks. So congratulations, Wendy. You finally pulled the trigger. You stepping out on faith. You're going to figure it out. Listen, even if you did not have the Real Housewives to fall back on and Bravo to fall back on, ma'am, you have 3 degrees. You know, you have experience. You absolutely, because you were doing correspondence even before the Real Housewives. You have a PhD. You have taught at one of the premier universities in this country. Girl, you will be all right. Now, I don't know what it is you want to do, and as somebody that's at a crossroads in her career, I 100% understand that you're not sure what you want to do. I'm sorry, 4 degrees. You're right. My bad. Thank you, Ocean Dreamer. Thank you, girl. 4 degrees. As somebody who I get it. You don't know what you want to do. You just know you don't want to do this anymore. And you've got credentials and you've got a great resume. You just don't know where you want to go with it. And I 100% understand. I 100% understand. Thank you, SCK. Hey, boo. Wendy never wanted that job anyway. Her mother wanted her to. Right. Agreed, Cheryl. Agreed. So I get it, Wendy. And I wish listen, when you figure it out, girl, call me and let me know because y'all know I've been at a crossroads. I've been very honest with y'all about where I am in my career right now. You know, I'm looking for something else. I just don't know what it is. Is she still doing her show? I think she is. I'm gonna be honest with you. I think if Wendy decided to be more consistent, I think if Wendy had made a commitment to be consistent, with the podcast, I think Wendy would be doing really, really well right now. I think if she put out content, if she put out a sit-down interview or a sit-down show once a week and then vlogged things, like when she went to the White House, when she travels for, I'm talking about like, you know, the one thing I learned about YouTube is you have to figure out what your content is going to be. That's part of the reason why I separated my channel, because this is all TV. That's it. That's all, right? On the other channel, we do celebrity news, gossip, that kind of stuff. Because YouTube, the algorithm, you want to get into the right algorithm. And especially with this election year, and especially with Kamala Harris and all of that, I really feel like Wendy, and I haven't, if I'm being fair, I have not been following her. I'm subscribed, but I really haven't been watching all of her content over there. But I feel like if Wendy had been consistent from the beginning when she first dropped her YouTube channel, I absolutely think Wendy could be mainstream somewhere by now. Yes, little baby, will definitely keep me posted. You know, I got you, girl. I'll support you however I can. Little baby said, working to leave my job by the end of the year with my own business. Yes, girl. Well, like I said, you let me know. You keep me posted, boo. But yeah, I feel like I feel like I feel like Wendy could probably be well over 100,000 subscribers by now. I really do. I really do. I went the route of learning to be an asset risk management by trading Forex and stocks. Okay, Lady D. Yes. Hey, Rod. Hey, boo. Yes. 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 Okay. So then we meet the new girls. Okay. Then we meet the new girls. We meet, I wrote their names down, child. We see Kern hanging out with Vivian and Stacy. Now, Vivian is a store owner. Her and Kern have known each other for a while. We've even seen her on a few episodes, cameos here and there over the years. Stacy used to work for QVC. Her, Karen, and Wendy were on the same board. You know that board that Kern tried to act like she didn't know Wendy from that first season that Wendy was on the show. And Kern tried to act like she didn't know Wendy. That board, okay. We found out that Stacy is separated from her husband. He looked like he was white. They blurred him out. And Stacy is moved back into the area after her separation and everything. Yeah. Here's what I found to be funny. They act like they knew Stacy and they were so cool with Stacy. But there ain't no Stacey been separated from her husband for a year. I thought that was funny. But neither here nor there, child. Why they was sitting there drinking the champagne? Why they gonna say, does this bother you, Karen? Karen was like, what, girl? I mean, us drinking. Baby, Karen, look, I love you. I do. Y'all know how I feel about the Grand Dame. I love the Grand Dame. But Karen, you be lying when you don't have to, girl. You be lying when you be telling lies when you just don't have to tell no lies. Karen gonna say, oh no, I'm not drinking today because I'm on medication, but I'll be back soon. You not drinking on camera because your ass got that pending DUI and it ain't a good look, okay? For if you know, like I know, Karen, you don't need to ever drink on camera again. You better get you the mocktails. You can pour something under the table, pour out a little liquor for the sisters who ain't here. But you ain't gotta lie, Craig. You just be like, child, y'all know I ain't about to do that right now. That is it, and that is all, girl. Just be like, y'all know I ain't about to do that right now. That's what I would tell y'all. Y'all be like, really, B, is it okay if we have a little drinky drink? I'd be like, that's all right, y'all good. Y'all know I can't do nothing until I get this situation resolved. That's all you had to say, Karen. Y'all love me some Karen Huger, but she be making it hard on the sister. They gonna give me the blues tonight, down to the whether you like it or not panel, y'all. They gonna give me the blues. I'm gonna have to pull out the listen, y'all, I gotta pull out the candle. The candle has been over there since the final reunion episode. I have not pulled that candle out. I have not burned that candle, but I'm gonna have to pull out the 3-wick Ladom tonight. Light it now. I want to say light that thing now, girl. She said get ready. Do I need to light the candle now? Or can I wait? Yeah, I'm definitely gonna bring the candle out. Y'all know T is gonna give me y'all know T gonna give me a hard time. I ain't doing this with him. Karen isn't even acknowledging the situation. I love Karen, but she looking crazy. She is making it difficult, Chuck. She is making it so difficult. Really, B, they're gonna wear you out when you pull out your candle. I am gonna pull out my candle though. Just be ready to fight for your life. Y'all, I had an allergic y'all see that right there? I had an allergic reaction to something. I don't know what it was, but it's just right here. I don't know. It's just right here. I gotta scroll. T gotta scroll. I ain't doing this with T. I'm not doing it. Oh, I ain't doing this with T ass. Oh, wait till tonight, y'all. We gonna have a good time. We are gonna have a good time. I'm gonna wait till tonight and light the candle. I'm gonna light the candle tonight. Karen got this, and so do you. Yes, Simply V. Yes. Yes. Hey, Carl. Hey. So listen. So Giselle is throwing Karen a birthday party. It's called a Hattitude party. Now, let me be honest with you. Y'all know when it comes to these reality shows, they just be making up shit. They make up things. And we know that at this point, child, they have done it all. If you name it, they have done it. But I think a Hattitude party was cute. I think it was a cute concept. Giselle had all these different types of hats all over the little restaurant. And the hats, reminded her, she connected the hats to the people. Now, I will say this. First of all, I want to know where they went to go eat because that menu looked really cute. Like lobster rolls and stuff and fresh crab. And the menu looked really cute. Right, Miss Cookie. Right, I understand, baby. I do. I get it. I understand, boo. I understand. I know, Raven. So I thought the hats were cute, and those were actually some really cute hats that they had. I feel like they've already done wigs though? Haven't they already done wigs for Karen before? I feel like they've already done wigs. I don't know. The only shady hat, because like the one hat she gave Ashley was a cowgirl hat from Austin. Then she gave, who did she give the other hat to? But the hat she gave Mia was a little shady because it was like some about 2 men at the same time kind of thing or whatever. Me too, Sweet Pea. Let's find out what restaurant they were at. Hold on. I just saw something. Hold on, y'all. Give me a second. Google this right here. Sweet Pea, Google this. DUCCINI apostrophe S. DUCCINI apostrophe S. That is this place across the street from this restaurant. If you can find out where that restaurant is, then we'll know where this restaurant is, where that is. We'll know where this restaurant is. It was a pen pad. Yeah, that's what it was. It was a pen pad. So Ashley gets there first. Her and Giselle get to talking about Kern and what she did or did not say about the DUI. Child, you know Kern ain't gonna say nothing. Child, you know Kern ain't gonna say nothing. Then we meet another one of the new girls. We find out that Jacqueline is coming. It's on U Street. That's on U Street? Huh. I felt like they was somewhere else. Okay, they were on U Street. Huh. We're going to check that out, Sweet Pea. Sweet Pea, man, you're going to have to go hang. We're going to get your sister, grab your sister up, and we're going to have to go down there because that menu sounded real cute. U Street? Wow. It's been a while since I've been on U Street. Clearly. Anyway, I may check it out when I get to DC in March. Yes, Symmetry, put it on your list, girl. Put it on your list. Wait, they have a location. I feel like they're in Adams Morgan. I don't think they're in U Street. I feel like they're in Adams Morgan. That looks more like Adams Morgan than that looks like U Street to me. Investigate it, Sweet Pea, and get back to us. And maybe we'll go see if they have a brunch. Maybe we'll do a brunch one Sunday. See if they got a good, I'm ready for a good brunch. See if they got one. But that looks like Adams Morgan. When I keep seeing the street, y'all see, I got to play it in the background. That looks like Adams Morgan. Ain't no parking in either place, child. But that looks more like Adams Morgan than U Street to me. Oh, the pizza place, they have one in VA too. Oh, the pizza place where Kern went? Okay, Shanice. Yeah. So we found out Mia and Jacqueline are cool again. So Jacqueline is there. And then Mia brought another friend, Jazzy. Jassi, I believe it is. Let me say this. Jacqueline. Because I know more to this story than what they put on camera. Oh, Lord, I didn't mean to do that. I did not mean to just do that. I just scratched the mess out of the back of my neck, child. Because y'all know I'm natural, but I'm gonna have to get my stylist to put some. I need some perm on these edges and in the back, child. It's a whole lot. Anyway, it's a whole lot going on back there right now. It's a whole lot, and I can't handle it. I can't handle it. I know a lot more to this story when it comes to Jacqueline and Mia than they put on camera. And let me just say this. There is absolutely, positively no way on this side of hell that I would allow Mia to put me in this situation again. Now, if Mia and Jacqueline want to make up, fine. Me and Jacqueline make up. Oh, Jazzy, I forgot. Jazzy's boyfriend played for the Kansas City Chiefs. But y'all want to make up. Hey, Powerful Boo. Hey. If y'all want to make up, I mean, I know I'll be the last person to say that I don't understand how relationships work. We all, relationships are complicated, especially people you've been friends with for 20, 30 years. That I get. But I would be like, all right, me and you we could work on building our friendship back up. But I feel like we were good until we decided to bring this TV show into it. And so I'm not coming back. Like, I'll be cool with you, but I don't want to be on camera. The fact that not only are you and Mia friends again, but you've allowed you've allowed yourself to be put back in this situation. Nah, bruh. Baby, Mia caused, I'm just going to put this out there and I ain't going to say no more. But Mia caused Jacqueline to lose her job. Jacqueline lost her job behind when her and Mia fell out. What was that, a year or so ago, a year and a half ago? Mia caused Jacqueline to lose her job. Ain't no way in hell I would allow anybody to put me in that situation again. Ever. Nope. Sure won't. And I'm telling y'all what I know, not what I heard. Yeah, her good government job. I'm telling y'all what I know, not what I heard. I'm telling you what I know. I'm going to just go and tell it. I got a little tea. I'm about to spill it. I'm going to spill it. Now, I hope the person who gave me this tea don't get mad at me, but it's been a year. It's been over a year. I'm going to pull off the mic so I can give y'all this tea. Y'all ready for this tea? Y'all ready for the tea? Can y'all hear me? So allegedly, Jacqueline was messing with her supervisor. Allegedly, Jacqueline was messing with her supervisor. And allegedly, Mia told. That's what I heard. That's what I heard. Hey, Lance Blair. Hey, Boo. Hey, Really Be a Child. I was typing and listening, but this tea stopped me in my tracks. That's what I heard. Now, I had that. I've been sitting on that tea for a long time. Because it wasn't my story to tell. Sexism at its highest form. Did the supervisor lose his job too? I don't know. I honestly don't know. But he should have. I mean, if she lost her job, he should have lost his. But I do not know. But I know Mia lost hers. Oh. Did I forget to add a part to that? I forgot a part, didn't I? Oh, I forgot. He was married. Anyway, I said all that to say, hold on. That's Adams Morgan. Hold on. Let me rewind. Let me see. The name of the place is that's Adams Morgan that they're in. I could tell by the street. They doing a street. That's Adams Morgan. The place is called Imperial. Looks like IMP. Hold on. IMP. I think it's Imperial. But that's definitely Adams Morgan, where they are. Let me take a picture of it. My DC people will know that it is absolutely Adams Morgan. Oh, Lord, this damn light. My DC people will definitely know that is Adams Morgan when I show y'all the street view. That looks more like Adams Morgan, doesn't it, y'all? The U Street, unless it's way down U Street. They do brunch. That's the name of it right there. They do brunch. Oh, we might need to do brunch, y'all. Yeah, tomorrow. Yeah, that's Adams Morgan. Yeah, once I saw it from the street, I said, oh no, that looked more like Adams Morgan than U Street. Yeah. Okay, I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry. We're gonna have to do it. We're gonna have to do it, y'all. Oh, you said they do brunch? Okay. My weekends are sort of tight for the next. Maybe we could do a Christmas get together and do it around the holidays because my weekends are tight for the next couple of months. Like my weekends are tight, but maybe December. Maybe December. Okay. All right, let's get back to the review. We almost done, child. We almost done. I totally agree, really be. I feel Mia knows the truth, but she also wants to stay on the show. I wish that the children were left out of Mia's story. Sorry, Gordon's statement last season was not okay. I agree. I agree. Mia's son looks like Gordon, and her husband let the first wife for a life of hell with Mia, 11 years of the cheating. She never left high school. Boyfriend, the boyfriend made Gordon a literal, ooh, oh, wow, oh, okay. Yeah, maybe we'll do maybe we can do a holiday situation. Cause I know this weekend I'm free, but after that, it's like every weekend until damn near Thanksgiving. I got something to do. Like I'm going out of town next weekend. I'm going out of town next weekend. Anyway, it don't matter, child. Let's finish up this review, child. Let's finish up this review. And then we heading over to El Teddy's at 6. So we're gonna finish up this review and then head over to El Teddy's. So listen, I might go into members only. I may go into a members only, y'all, because I do have some stuff I need to talk to y'all about. I may go into a members only because I'm not going to have time to do a full tribe meeting, but I do have some stuff I need to talk to y'all about. Anyway, so they get the Kern's Hattitude party, and she shows up, and Giselle had a menu. Now listen, Giselle is going to be her normal shady self, right? Giselle is Giselle. And I'm not even mad at Giselle for being shady. I honestly am not. I am not mad at Giselle for being shady, okay? Because Giselle had a non-alcoholic drink on the menu called the Grand Dame. I ain't mad about that. First of all, most of the time you go places, they'll give you a non-alcoholic mocktail option. So I mean, was she being shady towards Karen? Yeah. But to me, I ain't seen nothing. Like, y'all know, I don't even be giving Giselle all of that. So if I felt like Giselle was doing too much of being over the top or going too deep, y'all know I would have said it. Y'all know I would have said it if I felt like she was doing too much. But I don't think she was doing too much, y'all. I mean, most people have mocktails. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Sorry about that, y'all. I had to talk to Pat real quick. So anyway, I didn't think that, like I said, I didn't think Giselle was being as shady as we know Giselle can be, child. We know Giselle can be shady. Now I do appreciate Wendy that when they started talking about before Giselle got there, and they was talking, I mean before Kern got there, and they wanted to talk about the DUI and stuff. Wendy was like, I ain't in it, and I can appreciate that. So they got to talking to Mia about her situation with G and Ink. I thought they were out of line. I don't even like agreeing with Mia on nothing. They were out of line. And for them to be like, you didn't protect your kids and you didn't allow G said this and you put your kids out there. And Mia was like, what are you talking about? Like, I didn't tell G to say all of that. Like, he said that stuff on camera. He put that stuff out there. I never put it out there. Now, I will say this. Do I think that you may have put G in a position where he felt like that's what he had to do? Or he was so angry and was on such get back that he lost sight of who was going to be hurt? Maybe. But I still don't think that Mia is in charge of what G says out of his mouth. I'm sorry. G said a lot of reckless shit last season on social media, on the show. He knew exactly what he was doing. He knew the intent behind what he was doing, and he knew it would be hurtful. The problem is his kids were collateral damage in him trying to hurt Mia. And I didn't agree with that. I didn't agree with them trying to put that on Mia, like Mia could have done something different. That's just my opinion. Now, again, do I think that Mia has handled this situation the best way as it relates to her separation from Gordon? No, I don't. I think both of them could have handled it better. But I don't feel like Giselle. I feel like Giselle and Karen were out. Well, I feel like they were out of pocket. I feel like they were out of pocket. That's just my opinion. I mean, the same thing could be said about you, Giselle, where Pastor Holy Whore out here slinging his peanut all over the East Coast. And when you decided to fake your relationship with him, it became a storyline. Some people could say you didn't protect your girls but for the fact that you and Jamal decided to fake that we getting back together storyline, it wouldn't be all over people wouldn't have been digging all into how many women he got, how many babies he got, if he have a woman pregnant, not pregnant, all that stuff that came out. The same thing could be said about you, that you have now exposed your daughters to their father out here looking crazy and side babies and step sisters and like the same could be said to you. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like that's not fair to put that on Mia. Now, again, I don't be defending Mia. And I don't like the fact that y'all putting me in a position to do it. Now, I feel like this whole situation has been handled really badly with Mia and with Gordon. Because Gordon, let's call a thing a thing. You said you've been known that Mia been sleeping around on you for the last 10 years. So then why do you feel like the world needed to know? Why did you feel like the world needed to know that? If you already knew for the last 10 years that your wife been cheating on you, why did you feel like we needed to be introduced to that now? We didn't need to know that. It's already been out there. But neither here nor there. We didn't see Sharice, which I'm okay with that. And we know that Kiki coming back. Well, she wasn't in this episode, but we do know that she's coming back. I'm not really sure. Oh, and it's the other reason why I don't see it for you, Miss Jacqueline. Why you come down there and tell them people that you talked to Karen on the phone and Karen was drunk? And messy ass Mia gonna say, Jacqueline's talked to Karen. She said Karen was drunk. And then she gonna say, then they gonna say after the DUI, you talked to Karen and she was drunk after the DUI? And Mia looking at Jacqueline, and then Jacqueline looking all confused, pulling on her bundles and shit, talking about some. She said, well, I mean, she did sound like she was a little tipsy. See, that ain't what you told Mia, because I already know how that conversation went. You called Mia on some old, oh my gosh, girl, I just got off the phone with Karen and she was drunk. Yeah, she was slurring her words and she was this and she was that. Like, we're not going to sit here and pretend. We're going to call the thing a thing. That ain't how you called Mia. You called Mia straight up on some Karen ass was drunk type bullshit. That was fucked up. I didn't think that was appropriate. I didn't think it was necessary or appropriate. Because you don't know if she was drunk. And if she was at home and wasn't driving anywhere, why the fuck does it matter? Sabria, what you talking about, boo? Ain't nobody said nothing about Eddie and Wendy. What you talking about? Did I miss something when it come to Eddie and Wendy? What I miss? Sabria, I must have missed something because I have no idea what you're talking about. So did Jackie say it or Mia say that Karen was drunk? Mia said, I think they were like, has anybody talked to Karen? And Mia said, well, Jackie did. She said she was drunk. So then, of course, everybody looked at Jackie and was like, you talked to Karen after the DUI and she was drunk? And so then she was like, well, I mean, she said, she sounded drunk. I think that was reckless for you to put out there, especially knowing that Karen is already in legal issue. And again, somebody having a DUI doesn't mean that they're an alcoholic. So just because Karen was drinking and driving, which is wrong, which I don't agree with, which I'm glad nobody got hurt, let's be clear. But if Karen was in the privacy of her own home having a drink and she was a little tipsy, she wasn't hurting anybody at that point. So why did you even feel the need? But you were being messy, and Mia repeated it to be messy. You said it's Mia and Jacqueline gonna be the new Giselle and Robin. Mm-hmm. And can we all acknowledge that none of us missed Robin? Did anybody miss Robin in this episode? Did anybody miss her? Anybody? Put a 1 in the chat if you missed Robin. I'm gonna wait and see how many ones we get. Anybody miss her? I actually feel like Giselle was a little bit more likable without Robin there. I mean, Giselle is going to be Giselle. Let's be clear. Giselle is who Giselle is. But I think she was a little bit more likable. Xavier said he missed Robin. Mm-hmm. Exactly, Symmetry. She's still dealing with them legal issues. No Q&D. I did not miss Candace either. Oh, no, and I did not miss Candace either. I was going to ask, did y'all miss Candace? That's what I'm saying. I thought it was a good opening episode. Now we're gonna wait and see what I didn't miss Candace either. We're gonna wait and see what what the new girls are bringing and what storylines they're bringing. I mean, give it a few more episodes, but honestly, I didn't miss either one of them, honestly. Yeah, I wouldn't have minded them giving us her pregnant journey, honestly. But I really didn't miss it. But y'all know I wasn't a huge Candace fan. Like, I don't dislike Candace, but I would take Candace over Ashley. Why is Ashley here? Candace actually has a storyline. Candace actually has a storyline. I don't want to hear about Taylor Swift, child. Me either, honey. Me either. Something I was getting ready to say. Something I was getting ready to say. I lost my train of thought. Something I was getting ready to say. So, Brad, did you ever explain to me what you was talking about with Happy Eddie? Did I miss something with Eddie and Wendy? Because she said something about Happy Eddie need to stay out of something with Wendy's mama. I missed it. So maybe I missed it. Because Wendy's conversation with her husband was like a blink, and I really didn't pay much attention to it, honestly. So maybe I missed something. It was something I was gonna tell y'all, Lord. I done lost my train of thought. What was I gonna say to y'all? Child, I don't think so. I think once again, Ashley is giving us bullshit for the cameras. I don't a bit more believe Ashley is going to divorce that man than the man in the moon. I could be wrong, but I don't believe it. I ain't holding my breath that Ashley is really about to leave that man. Not all. Not at all. Not one bit. Not one iota do I believe she about to leave that man. I think Ashley and Michael will probably will probably live the way they're living for a minute. I think if and when they finally get divorced, it's gonna be Michael and not her, especially if he fights her for custody. The streets say nothing has been filed. Exactly, ain't nothing been filed, child. It doesn't take that long to get a divorce with a prenup. Like, come on, y'all. It doesn't take that long to get a divorce with a prenup. It just don't. Right. Ashley got to find somebody to take Michael's place first. Now, once Ashley finds somebody to take Michael's place, that might be another conversation. But if and when that happens, until then, Ashley ain't going nowhere. Listen, if I was Ashley, I wouldn't go nowhere. You got the good life. You got this man done bought you $1 million, $2 million house. You got to cover the mortgage. He covers everything else. You still have access to his credit card and all of that good stuff. He still takes you on nice vacations, and he still gives you, I'm sure he gives you child support. Like, child, bye. Ashley ain't going nowhere. She'd be a fool too if she don't have to. Ashley gonna be living in a tent when she divorced him. Okay. So you think they're gonna pull a Will and Jada? Excuse me. Yeah, I don't think she's going anywhere any time soon. She don't care about that Quake. If she didn't care about sleeping with him before, she don't care now. If she ain't care before, she don't care now. Oh well, I guess Sabria did. Sabria must have left because I really was curious what she was talking about, honestly. But she must have left, child. She must have left. Do not forget tonight we will be over on Scotty by Nature's channel for the Whether You Like It or Not panel. I will be burning my candle for Kern because I already know they're gonna give me a hard time about Kern. Okay. But once again, I feel like this was a good premiere, especially losing two of the OGs the way they did. Robin being a part of the original cast, whether we like her or not. And then Candace, who wasn't part of the original cast, but she's been there since what, season 2, season 3. And so I do think, these ladies gonna have to do a lot. They're gonna have to do a lot, but I think it was a strong foundation, child. I think it was a strong foundation, child. Miss Cookie Ray. Man, I think we're gonna head over to El Teddy's. I'm about to get me some dinner and stuff like that. But I think I may try to get into a members only for about 20-30 minutes before the Whether You Like It or Not panel starts. I think I may try to go into a members only. So there are uglier men to endure for a check. Look at Queen Kamala and Melania Trump. Well, Camilla don't count because the two of them been together forever, and she ain't nothing nice to look at either. Let's call a thing a thing. It ain't like she just hooked up with him in his later years. They've been together since he was married to Princess Diana. She's always been the other woman. So I ain't gonna give her that because they both, and again, neither one of them were nothing crazy to look at. So notice the new women are dark skinned. Stacey's not dark skinned. Jazzy and Vivian are, but Stacey's not. Well, if she does divorce him, she will probably not get spousal support. However, she will get child support for the next 18 years. That should give her time to get her finances together. Yeah. Well, I told y'all that was her exit ticket. That's why I am surprised that they're still married. She must be making it worth his while for her to stay married, because she definitely will get a decent check for child support. So she got 2 babies right there back to back. She would definitely, and they were in private school, living in a penthouse. Like, she definitely would get a decent little piece of child support in the state of Virginia. But I don't know. I think this season will be better. It'll definitely be better than last season. Last season was absolutely horrible. Absolutely insufferable. So I definitely think it'll be better than last season. Wait a minute, what? All right. She needs a forensic accountant to make sure she gets as much child support that she can get. Child. I don't know if y'all noticed that one of the ladies' face is light and her hand is very dark. I was surprised they showed that. I didn't think too many people caught it. No, I didn't notice that either. Powerful. All right, you guys, we about to head on over to El Teddy's. I will talk to y'all later. Mwah. Peace.